Good morning. It's already hot. Man, we are fishing in the summertime. Now there are some good looking crappie.
Hey, it's hot summertime in Mississippi, but we're catching them in the brush piles. I'll show you a few tricks that I think will help you out.
Leave the skin attached right here at the base of the tail. Flip it over. Look at all that.
Alright, here's the cast coming down 6 feet from the boat, dropping down to that group of crappie. One of them's about to eat it right there.
There's one right under the boat. First fish. Get up here, sucker. White crappie. I can see they're going to be picky today. Man. Nice way to start the day. 13.5 inch white crappie. 13.5. Get in there, dude. There's one. We got some great Wild Willie's merchandise to give away. You're not gonna believe all the cool stuff we've got. This pile on the right goes to one winner. The pile on the left goes to another. We got the waxy sauce, which is awesome bait attractant. Every kind of soft plastic, from Slap Your Mama to Little Minnow to Sassy Shad, in various colors and sizes. These are some of his custom jigs. All of them have high quality hooks and they're great. So to win, you have to leave a comment on today's video or the video next week, a week from today, and you have to be subscribed, and we'll randomly choose 2 winners. You gotta leave a comment and be subscribed to win. Look forward to giving this stuff away. Thanks for watching.
Okay, there's my jig and weight 23 feet from the boat. I'm dragging it on top of the structure and the fish. Can't really see it, but one of them's about to eat it right there.
There's one. Get over here, dude.
A bunch of these fish were coming off right at the boat. I caught about 16 in an hour and a half, but they weren't really getting pinned. They weren't getting hooked like I'd really like in the top of their mouth.
13 inch. Nice black crappie.
Hey, if you got a good explanation why these fish were not getting pinned, please let me know in the comments. I couldn't figure it out. There's my jig and weight 30 feet from the boat, dragging it on top of the structure. It's kind of hard to see the jig and weight, but the goal is to drag it on top of the structure and trigger a reaction bite. There you can see the jig and weight at about 16 feet coming on top of the fish. One of them's about to get it.
There's one. Ah, that brush. Barely see it. Got me about 3 times. My goodness. Alright. 12.5. That blood is from me. 12.5 inch black crappie. Alright, we're going to start off with a Wild Willie's OCD Little Minnow in the Pearl Ghost Shad. Got a chartreuse 1/64 ounce trout magnet jig, little 1/8 ounce slip sinker peg, 10-pound test monofilament. A little spike it garlic dip for the tip of the tail. And this rod is an ugly stick carbon crappie 10-foot. Awesome backbone and a very sensitive tip. I really like this reel seat here. You can feel the blank right here with your fingertips, so you can feel a bite very easily. And this is a high quality reel seat, and you get it at Walmart, less expensive than the ACC crappie sticks. I'm loving it. This is a Daiwa Fuego 2500 series reel. That's the setup.
There's a bunch of good looking fish and structure. And there's my jig and weight dropping down about 30 feet from the boat. Gonna bring it on top of these dudes, and hopefully one of them will get triggered to bite. It's kind of hard to see it in the massive fish and structure, but one of them's about to get it. Even if you can't see it, keep reeling it steadily through, and one of them will bite it. There we go. One's gonna get it.
There's one. He couldn't resist. Wow. Get up, pal. "12" black crappie, 12".
I'm gonna put it in there and try to trigger a reaction bite. I'm just gonna reel it on top of the fish. I'm not really targeting individual fish.
24 feet.
Bringing it on top. There's a couple good ones right there. Now my jig and weight are at about 16 feet. I'm bringing it on top of that structure right there. Twitch it a little bit. And when I get down to the left side, they seem to like it. That's where I'm getting them to bite. Oh yeah. Right about now.
Got that one. Swim around, got it. "12" black crappie.
Okay, I'm on that same brush pile. There's my jig and weight, 18 feet from the boat. I'm going to bring it right on top of it and let it drop on the left side of the brush pile. They seem to hit it right about there. Oh yeah.
Got that one right as it dropped down the left side. That's where they're all hitting it. Get up here, dude. That's a good one. Black crappie. "13.5" black crappie. Look at that Mac Daddy. Nice.
Alright, I'm still on that same brush pile. About 8 feet from the boat. There's my jig and weight dropping down. Gotta get it lined up. There it is above that structure. See if one of them will get it. I'm sitting right on top of the fish, literally. I don't lose sight of the jig, but now you see it on the left side of that structure, right there. One of them's about to get it. One of them had it. I didn't even realize it. He was swimming off with it.
There's one. Man, I didn't even see him hit. Good night. Good Lord have mercy. Ow, man. 13" black crappie. Nice 13" black. Get in there. Number 7.
Yeah, I think this is a different brush pile. Looks good though. That whole area, especially 26 feet from the boat. There's my jig and weight coming on top of that structure. It's about 8 feet from the boat. See if I can get it lined up. There's my jig and weight. One of them's about to get it.
That's one right there. Good Lord, man. Nailed it. Good Lord, he ate that sucker. plastic surgery. Right at 12-inch black crappie, 12-incher. Alright. Can't find a sweet spot again.
Trying to scan around with the transducer to get the best angle to see where the fish are relating to the brush piles, and that looks really good right there, from about 8 feet from the boat out to about 20 feet from the boat. That's a good looking structure with a bunch of fish on it. I think they're crappie, at least some of them. There's my jig and weight coming right on top. I'm gonna drag it through that mess, hopefully not get hung up, and hopefully catch a crappie. There's my jig and weight. One of them's got it.
There he is. Get mercy. He just realized he's hooked. My goodness. Oh, he got off. Look at him. Dang.
You're fishing this brush like this, plan on losing a bunch of jigs. I probably lose 6 or 8 every time I go out, even if I'm only fishing for a couple hours. There's my jig and weight. That structure looks awesome. Can't really see it, but he got it.
There we go. Came up and got it. He couldn't resist it. Small. Let him go.
Alright, there's my jig and weight. 22 feet from the boat. A bunch of good looking structure and fish. I'm going to drag my lure and weight on top of it. Hopefully trigger one of these jokers to bite it. Can't see it, but he got it.
There we go. He got it. You better see it. Lord, dude. Easy. It's right at 12 inches. 12-inch black crappie.
Now, for me personally, this time of year, for the most part, I'm not really targeting specific fish. At least I'm not on this day. I'm seeing a bunch of fish on the structure, and I'm just trying to trigger a reaction bite, reeling it above them.
There we go. He came and nabbed
That one got it.
Yes, sir. Good Lord have mercy. Came up out of that brush. Easy. That's a good one right there. He's 12 3/4. Almost 13-inch black crappie.
There's my jig dropping down about 28 feet from the boat. There's a bunch of fish suspended above the structure. I'm dragging it right on top of the structure. One of them's chasing it. He got it.
There we go. Got that one. Saw him come up and thump it. That's a good one. He couldn't resist it. Get in the boat. It's a big old toad. Good Lord have mercy. That's a big one. Almost 14-inch. 14-inch black crappie. Look at that Mac Daddy.
Fishing this way is kind of fun. I just try to drag it above the structure and fish, and one of them usually pops out and grabs it. I'm not really targeting individual fish, like I said earlier. I'm just putting it in the high percentage zone, and hoping one of them will get triggered, and one of them's about to eat it here.
There's one. Came up and got it. Get up here, dude. He didn't want to be in this boat. Be number 13. I don't know how many keepers we got. 11. He's probably still make that 12 and a half. 12 and a half inches. 12 and a half inch black crappie.
All right, there's my jig and weight. Dropping down 20 feet from the boat. About to knock that one fish right on the head. I'm dragging it above those other fish. One of them ate it already.
There we go. He came up and nabbed it. Man, he wanted it too. 11. 11 and a quarter. Just shy of 11 and a half. Putting him in the boat.
I love this kind of structure. There's a long tree and the fish are all around it and on top of it. I'm just dragging it right on top.
So 28 feet right on top. See if we can get one of these mugs to eat it.
One of them's chasing it. He's about to get it. Nope, he didn't get it. So I'm going to keep on reeling it through that area. Look at all those fish. Goodness gracious. No taker, so I'm going to cast it back out there again. Keep reeling it along that structure as long as I can. See if one of them will bite it. So many good looking fish in there. One of them's chasing it right there. He didn't get it though. Keep on dragging it through there. One of them came up and looked at the weight right there. Okay. There I'm about 8 feet from the boat. Gonna twitch it right on top. See if one of them will get it. No taker, so I'm gonna cast it back out there again. There's my jig and weight. 18 feet from the boat. One of them's about to eat it right there.
There's one. He couldn't resist it. Came up and ate it like a potato chip. He's 11 and a half. Black crappie, 11 and a half.
Okay, I'm going to try to catch one more fish. I think I've got 14 in the live well. There's my jig and weight about 30 feet from the boat. I'm going to keep dragging it through that mess, hoping I'm not going to get hung up. There's the jig and weight about 22 feet from the boat. Now I'm going to bring it on top of this.
Well, it's 20 feet.
You can see it right on top of that structure. Now you kind of lose sight of it. About to get one. Yes.
There's one. Couldn't resist it.
That's the last fish of the day. Hey, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget to leave a comment and you'll automatically be entered into win all that merchandise from Wild Willie's. We're going to do the drawing in a couple weeks.
Almost 12 and a half.
There is some great merch, so please leave a comment and please subscribe. Thanks.
Nice. Black crappie. Get in there, dude. 16. there are some good looking crappie right there. That's a nice live well. 4, 5, 6. I think I got like 14 or 15 in there. There's 15 keepers right there. Caught these 14 yesterday. Had these on over ice overnight. Adding 15 to the mix. $29 crappie in there on ice. We'll clean them later. I like to put them on ice before I clean them. Gets the meat firmed up. Makes them easier to clean, I think. What's up, little man? Ready for some crappie fillets? When you're doing this side, make your cut. Always cut away from you. Don't cut towards you. So make this first cut. Feel down to the spine. Rotate your blade 90 degrees. And then see how I'm keeping the tip going this way and the base of the knife staying about here. So bring it like that. Then work back towards the tail. Cut out the bone. Leave the skin attached right here at the base of the tail. Flip it over. Just like that. Look at all that. You know that's going to be a feast. All right, fishes. Now it's your turn. Here you go. One more. One more piece. There you go. Hey, little buddy. Ready to call it a day? Let's call it a day.